Hey, it's Danielle, and I've decided to participate in the Kitty Scrapper Tag. I saw a few of these pop up before the weekend, and then I actually went camping and got away for the weekend. But I kind of thought a lot about these, and I thought, it's just a fun way for everybody to kind of get to know each other. So when I came back, I decided to make my own video. I've written all of the questions down, and so I'll go ahead and just jump right in. The first question is why did you start doing your channel or start doing process videos? So what actually got me to make a YouTube channel was I wanted to apply to a design team, and I thought making some process videos of some layouts would be the easiest way to do that. So that's what kind of got my foot in the door. But after I made those process videos, that was kind of the end of the road for me. I just wanted to apply to this design team. I knew I would never make it. I had no expectations of ever getting on this design team, but I was just at a point that I wanted to kind of put myself out there. I wanted to do something that kind of got me out of my box, and I just thought it would be fun to do. And like I said, once I did it, I was done. But something a little unexpected happened, and I got a couple subscribers, and a few people gave me a thumbs up and left some comments, and it was just super, super exciting, much more exciting than I had ever thought it would be. And so I decided to make another video and another video, and I just kept making them. And with each new subscriber, I got a little bit more excited, and it was a lot of fun for me. But then it got to the point where something really unexpected happened, and that was that I really felt like I was a part of something. I felt like I was a part of a community, and it was a super awesome community. I know I'm not alone in that opinion. Anybody who is a part of this crafting, scrapbooking, YouTube community, that they will tell you that it's just great and awesome and exciting. And there are YouTubers that I watch that I get really excited when they upload videos, and I feel like they're my little YouTube friends. And also there's people who subscribe to my channel and consistently leave comments, and I feel like they're in that group of YouTube friends too. It's just really exciting, and it's something that I enjoy being a part of, and I'm proud to be a part of, and it's all very, very exciting and very fun. So I'm glad that I started and made that YouTube video clear back then, and I never expected all this to come from it, but it has, and it's super fun. So the next question is what is your scrapping style at the moment, and how has it changed? So I would say my scrapping style right now is plain and simple and clean, maybe. I like a lot of white space, and I don't know that my scrapping style has changed a ton. Of course it has changed. I've been scrapbooking for over 10 years, and styles just change. I started out, as a lot of you did, with the Creative Memories, the 12 by 12 albums, and that's just kind of what I did. And even though back then my style was very matchy-matchy and very it was different. It was a different style. I still feel that even back then my style was a little plain and simple. But what has changed the most is the stories that I choose to tell and how I choose to tell them. And that happened when my daughter was born. For one, I had this super great baby come into my life that I loved more than anything. And all of a sudden I wanted my scrapbooks to become way more meaningful than they were. Before her, I would scrapbook a lot of family events, holidays, special occasions, things like that. And I feel that my journaling was I think that it was a little generic. It was a lot of comments like fun was had by all, things like that. But after I had her, I wanted them to be special. And I think one of the reasons why I wanted them to be special was that my daughter was born with a heart defect, and it was major. It was scary. We didn't know what tomorrow was going to bring, and that was really, really hard for us. And it made me realize how fragile life was. So I wanted the pages I did do for her be from my heart and my voice telling her the different stories I wanted to document, because much like her life was fragile, I realized my life could be fragile too. I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. And I couldn't think of a better gift to give my daughter than the gift of scrapbooks. It's like if I wasn't here to tell her those memories and to tell her those stories and to tell her those feelings, then I would have these scrapbooks that would do it for me. And that gave me a lot of comfort. Also, like I said, she had this heart defect, and I knew she was going to have a very long journey, and it would be a journey that I wanted to document for her. I wanted her to look back on that and see what she went through. And I didn't know how to document that. It felt weird to take such a serious story and a scary moment and make a pretty 12 by 12 layout out of it. That felt weird to me. And so I went to the internet and I looked and I looked and I looked, and I finally stumbled upon Pocket Pages. And that seemed like the perfect solution because I didn't have to worry about making it pretty. I could really just get the facts and the feelings in the book. And that's kind of what I was looking for that. And of course, when I discovered Pocket Pages, I discovered Project Life. And that was kind of like the first game changer for me. I realized I wanted those everyday stories to be a part of my documentation, and doing telling about my life a week at a time, like you can do with Project Life, seemed like something that was very much what I wanted to do. As a baby, your life changes so fast all the time that it seemed like documenting things week by week would be something that would be fun to look back on. And then when I kind of started getting into the whole Project Life scene, and I discovered Ellie Edwards, and that was like the second real big game changer because like I said, I wanted my scrapbooks to have more meaning. I wanted them to tell specific stories. I just didn't totally know how to do that. And Ellie Edwards really showed me how to do that. I know it sounds silly, but I will be so forever grateful for her. I feel like she gave me the greatest gift I've ever gotten because she gave me the gift to be able to tell my story. And that's one that there's many times that I make a scrapbook page and I'll say, oh man, I wonder if I never found Project Life and I never found Ellie Edwards, what would I be scrapbooking? And so I'm always very grateful for that. So I guess the way I have changed the most are the stories that I tell and how I tell them. So what project have you been meaning to start for a while now? There's two projects that kind of popped into my head. Like I said, we went camping, and camping is something we do a lot of in the summertime. It's a family activity. I go with my little family, but we go with my parents and my siblings, and we just do a lot of camping. And there's been a lot of super great memories that happen when we camp. And so I really want to make some ongoing mini albums about our camping adventures, or like a camping yearbook or something that we can document kind of the highlights of each camping season, and something that I can keep in our trailer so that we can look back on those as the years go by. I think that would be a lot of fun. And then also I want to do an album for London for my daughter that's kind of like a letters to my daughter, or Dear London, Love Mom, or letters to London, something like that, where I can really have a place where I can tell her, write her letters. I like to write her a letter every year on her birthday, and then she'll be able to have those one day. So that's a place that I could keep those. There's always words of wisdom you want to tell your daughter, or life lessons. I'm a quote person, and quotes really help me through good times and bad. And so I would like to take some that are a little bit more meaningful to me and put those in there, just to kind of have a place to have all these really special things. And so I want to get that going. But that album, like I said, feels special. And sometimes when you have something that you want to be perfect, it's kind of hard to start because you don't want to mess up. And that's what that project is for me. So I kind of just need to get going on that and get that taken care of. But I have to start thinking about that. So what collection would you say from a burning craft room, new and old? And what collection do you wish you still owned? I'm not really a collection girl. I don't like one particular designer or company. I either resonate with something for one reason or another, or I don't. I could like one Amy Tan collection, and the next one could be a total, miss for me. So I'm not really kit or collection or designer specific. I either like it or I don't. But I do subscribe to some kits, and there are some kits that I would really want to save, I guess, from a burning craft room. And that is my Ellie Edwards story kits. I really like them a lot, and I would be, I think I would be really sad if they were gone. So I think that is something that I would want to save. But as far as an old collection, I don't, I kind of, there's always going to be something new and exciting coming out. So even when there's paper or a collection or embellishments, and I think, oh my gosh, I love these. There's never going to be anything better than these. There always is. And so I don't know that I really hold on to old things and, are attached to them by any means. And then what collection do you wish you still owned? I don't even think that I could think of one. I kind of said that there was a kit that I would save from a burning craft room. I think there's a kit that I would wish I still had, and that is the Felicity Jane. I think it was the Olivia kit. And my daughter had spilt water on it, like when it was brand new. I hadn't used too much of it, and it kind of ruined a lot of it. So I did salvage what I could and make some layouts with it, so it's fine. But I guess I wish I still had that kit back, because I feel like I didn't get my money's worth. I didn't get to play with it, and I really loved that kit. I thought it had really pretty colors. So I guess I wish I could get that kit again. What paper in your stash do you regret buying? I've seen a couple other people have the same answer, but back, I don't know, a while ago, I would always buy those 12 by 12 paper pads. You get them from like Michael's or Joann's. They're kind of thin paper. I bought a crap ton of those. I still have them. They're in the front of my house. I kind of have this like crafting, scrapbooking space around me, but then I have a closet up front that also has some crafting supplies, and that's kind of where I keep those. And the only time they ever get brought out is when I scrapbook with my mom, because we kind of have a table that we just put kind of community stuff on, and I'll bring those out, and I will use them when I scrapbook with my mom. But just sitting here by myself, which is what I do 90% of the time, I'm scrapbooking by myself, I would never go up and dig those out. I just bought so many of them, and there was just no need to buy so many. So I guess I regret the amount that I purchased. And where do you want to take your channel in the next year? I don't know that I totally know, but I think that I just want to continue doing what I'm doing. I still enjoy doing it. I don't have any like super major goals. I think that I wanted to just continue to do what I do. I know if you have been watching my channel at all, you know that I've had some like horrible technical problems happen lately that have really put a damper on how often I am able to get videos up, or even, it's become really difficult. But the last couple of videos I did uploaded super great, and so I hope that is behind me. So I really just want to continue to do what I'm doing, continue to build relationships with other YouTubers, and continue to have fun and just keep going, I think is my main goal. And then, who would you love to collaborate with on a scrapping YouTube challenge? I think that all of us kind of feel the same way, at least from the few of these that I've watched. The way I feel about a collaboration is that everybody's going to learn from something. If you collaborate something with someone, you're going to grow from that experience. I would always welcome that. I want to grow as a scrapbooker. I want to continue to step out of my box. I want to continue to become more confident in the way I scrapbook. And I think continuing with this YouTube channel and even doing any sort of collaboration is going to help with those goals. So I think there's a ton of amazing YouTubers that I would be honored to collaborate with. I think so many other people scrapbook so differently than me. Anybody who does mixed media, or anything I would consider messy, which is paints or texture paste or embossing powders, anything like that, is really a struggle for me, and I admire the people who can do that so easily. And I think there's so many other YouTubers that I feel are so much more creative than me, and it would be a blast to collaborate with them and to, you know, do techniques that I'm not comfortable with, and to see where that takes me. So I guess, and I know a lot of people have answered the same way, is that, you know, we're really just would be honored to collaborate with anybody. And I think it would be scary for me because I don't, like I said, I think everybody else is so much more creative than me. And but that's what's great about YouTube, is we can all share our talents, and I think that's a lot of fun. So, but excuse me. Anyway, I just wanted to, at the end of this, take the opportunity just to say again how grateful I am to my subscribers, and how much fun I'm having, and just how great this community is, and how I enjoy making videos, I enjoy watching videos, and I enjoy building the friendships that I have built, and hope to build more, and continue those. And I just think this whole process is a ton of fun. And also, if you're watching this tag video and you haven't done one, you definitely should, because I definitely want to watch yours as well. So you should do it too. So hopefully I'll see you all very, very soon. All right, bye-bye.